just wanted to show you guys my nails before I start this video. Look how cute they are. They change color due to temperature. So when I'm warm, they're yellow, and when I'm cold, they're orange. And I think they kind of look like candy corn. Isn't that so pretty? And then they have these little spider webs. They're so cute. Oh, and also, I'm bald. Forever from flying. Hi guys, and welcome to my video talking about my trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. I'll be showing videos and pictures when I can. I didn't take as many pictures and videos as I wanted to because I was with my family, but I will show you what I did have time to capture. If you're wondering,
Kodee, why did you go to Las Vegas?
Well, about 10 years ago, I went to Las Vegas for my 21st birthday, and I had a really fun time. So when my mom said she wanted to do yearly family trips instead of doing presents for birthdays and other holidays, I suggested that our first family trip be to Las Vegas. My family all agreed, and my mom found a really great deal through Hilton, not sponsored, for a timeshare deal. I live about 2.5 hours away from my family, so I would be making the trip to Las Vegas by myself. So my mom decided to be an angel and give me first class tickets on my way to Las Vegas and on my way home since I was traveling alone. I flew with United on my way to Las Vegas and American Airlines on my way home. I left for Las Vegas on Saturday, September 24th. I arrived at the airport a couple hours early so I could eat before getting on the plane, make sure I got through security on time, found my gate, and had some time to edit. Spoiler alert, had no time to edit at all. I was way too busy. I brought my laptop on this trip for literally no reason because the only time I had time to use it was to upload pictures to Facebook and watch YouTube at the airport. I got on my flight not long after arriving, and let me tell you, I'm ruined forever from flying because first class is so nice. I don't know a better way to explain this, but when you get to your seat in first class, you feel rich. My only complaint about first class is no free Wi-Fi. If we're paying you hundreds of dollars to sit in this seat, I think we should get free Wi-Fi, my guy. You do get a free meal and free drinks on your flight in first class, which is so nice. Now my free meal on this flight my free meal on my first flight was vegetarian meatballs with couscous. I also got some bread, a little side of fruit, and a muffin that had liquid chocolate inside. It was really good. The richness of the muffin just really complimented the richness of my seat. I did have a layover on my way to Vegas and on my way home. The way to Vegas had a layover in Denver, Colorado. I only had time to go from gate to gate during my layover, so I didn't really do anything in the Denver airport besides have a bathroom break. Now my next flight from Denver to Las Vegas was a lot shorter than my other flight, so we didn't get a free meal on that flight, but we did get those free drinks, which I took full advantage of. Now, when I arrived in Las Vegas, I had to wait a couple hours for my family's flight to arrive, so my mom sprung for me to get the United Lounge access. So while I waited for my family to arrive, I just ate, I watched some TV, and just basically hung out until my family arrived. A couple hours later, my family arrived in Las Vegas. Now, if you're wondering,
Kodee, who of your family went on this trip with you?
let me tell you, it was my mom, her boyfriend, my grandmother, and my little brother. My family, unfortunately, did not have first class tickets on the way to Las Vegas, so they were a little grouchy. While I was fresh off two first class trips and a lounge experience, I was also a little tipsy because of the free drinks on both flights. So their crankiness was amusing to me. I had to go on a whole journey to find my mom's gate. I found a board that listed the gate that she was at, and then I had to get on a train to get to her gate. I found them eventually, and we all started to make our way to the car that my mom rented. She rented a car due to our grand plan, get it, grand? Our grand plan to go to the Grand Canyon the next day. We did also end up going to the Hoover Dam, but I'll explain more about that later. Now, the Grand Canyon is only 2 hours away from Las Vegas, which is not bad if you ask me. My grandmother was in a wheelchair at their gate, so I decided to stay behind with my grandma in her wheelchair while my mom, her boyfriend, and my brother all went to go get the rental car. Now, after they got the rental car, they drove to a pedestrian pickup zone, and then I took my grandma, well, I wheeled my grandma all the way over to the pedestrian pickup zone, and we all got in the car. My mom then made our way to our hotel. Once we got to the hotel, we decided we were all just going to relax because we all needed it. And that was the end of day 1 of getting to Las Vegas. The next day on Sunday, I woke up a little late around 9:30 a.m. My mom and her boyfriend at that point had already gone down to the pool where they have a bar that you can eat at. By the time me, my grandma, and my brother had gone down there, it was past 10 a.m. Now, for some weird reason, this bar by the pool does not serve food between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. I was ravenous and not in the mood to wait till 11 a.m. to get food. So me and my brother decided to walk to a nearby casino called Circus, and we ended up eating at the buffet. It was okay. It wasn't anything to write home about, but it was food and that's all I cared about. I did take some pictures of my brother and some videos while we were walking there, but not much else. Didn't take any pictures of the buffet or anything because I only had really one thing in mind, and that was stuffing my face with food. I think my favorite thing that I ate at the buffet was actually tacos. Don't judge me for eating tacos for breakfast. I was on vacation. After eating, me and my brother walked around the casino for a bit. I used my $19 in cash to gamble, lost all of it. It was still fun. Then we made our way back to the pool where I knew the rest of my family would be. My mom and her boyfriend were hanging out by the edge of the pool. So me and my brother just sat with my grandma while she was eating her salad that she had ordered since it was past 11 a.m. and you could order again. Around noon, we then decided we were going to head back to our suite so we could get ready to go on our grand trip to the Grand Canyon. So like I told you before, we also ended up going to the Hoover Dam on the way to the Grand Canyon. Now, partially we did that because we saw signs for the Hoover Dam on the way and we were like,
hey, that sounds fun. Let's also go there.
So we decided to make our way to the Hoover Dam first and then make our way to the Grand Canyon. So I made a little slideshow of all the pictures and videos with some music in the background of our trip to the Hoover Dam and Grand Canyon. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you those now. that adventure, we were understandably exhausted. So once we were done with our trip, we headed back to the hotel and decided to relax the rest of the evening. And that's the end of day 2 in Las Vegas.
We are on the escalator to go on monorail.
Now the next day was my last full day in Vegas. We all woke up early and decided we wanted to go to Margaritaville for breakfast. My grandma at this time didn't have a wheelchair to travel. She ended up getting one after I had left. And since we're going to be walking a lot to get to Margaritaville, she decided to stay back at the hotel. Before we left, my mom and I went down to the bar near the pool and got my grandma breakfast, made sure she was comfortable, and then we all headed out to Margaritaville. Now, we all took the monorail to get to Margaritaville.
We are on the escalator to go on the monorail so we can eat breakfast.
And then we had to walk a bunch to get there. Once we arrived, my mom got me a t-shirt as a souvenir, and I got 3 magnets for a couple of my friends. We all got breakfast, and my mom ended up drinking a whole 45 ounces of mimosas. Now, I was gonna help her drink them, but the orange juice had pulp. I don't do pulp in orange juice. It's nasty. Sorry, Mom. We then all walked around Vegas and took pictures and videos. Here are those for you to enjoy.
Next stop southbound is Las Vegas Convention Center Station.
And a little bit of sightseeing. My family and I went back to the hotel to relax by the pool. My mom even rented a cabana because we wanted to relax before our, wait for it, dinner reservation at Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill. That's right, I ate at a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. It was without a doubt one of the best meals I've ever had in my entire life. The truffle fries alone sent me to heaven. I saw God, literally. After dinner, we took an Uber back to our hotel to drop off my grandma so the rest of us could go to an Aerosmith concert. I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the clips from that concert now. My entire trip to Las Vegas. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little vlog that I made. Make sure you guys are subscribed and you guys leave a like for the video and leave a comment down below telling me where you want to travel to in the world. I'm really curious. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.